What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this one, we're going to be looking at an oldie, but I believe he's a goldie. And I have never taken this guy out of the packaging. But today is the day where we're going to see what Soda Street Fighter was offering back in the day. I've got some other Soda Street Fighter figures as well. I've got a Ken, which his gi is very interesting because I think there's some discoloration that happened, and I will show you later on when the Alpha Ken, because I got my Alpha Ken coming. Big Bad Toy Store told me that this will be processing soon, and lo and behold, it did. It processed today, so that thing will be shipping out pretty soon, and I'm so glad to finally get a chance to get that in my collection. But I just got Vega as well. I did a review on Vega, so check that out. Vega is an excellent figure that Jada has done. Excellent sculpting, excellent articulation, so forth and so on. So I want to see what Soda has to offer. I have had this for so long. I think I got this from my local comic book store back when they were open. And I was just getting random stuff, figures and stuff, and trying to get the figures and the comic books was kind of like, this is expensive, and so is the figures. I can get one of these figures is like, 7 of my comic books. Like, come on. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, let's see what I can do. So I got me some. Got this one. I got Ryu, got Ken, and I got Sakura. And I am waiting. So this right here I am bringing out because my Ken is coming. Street Fighter Alpha is now going to become more relevant and more talked about. So I just want to bring this one out and just have him there. And he's not a placeholder, but whenever Street Fighter Alpha's Gen does come out, from either Storm Arena or Jada, because Jada's doing Street Fighter Alpha 3 as well. We thought they were just only going to do Street Fighter 3, maybe. Well, let me speak for myself. I thought that they were going to do Street Fighter 2. Once they finish that wave, go to Street Fighter 3. Storm Arena doing Street Fighter Alpha. And then we just, go from company to company, swap. But no, we got a better situation, which is Alpha is being done by both of them. And Jada was already working on Alpha. And it's like, look, we've been working on this already. And it's just, all right, well, we're just going to come out with them at the same time. Okay. So now it's up to preference. That's really it. Just preference. Which one would you like? Would you like both of them? I guess you win both ways. Whatever. But in this one, we're going to look at Gen. Gen is actually the master, the teacher of Chun-Li. And he is the grandfather of Yun and Yang, which whenever somebody gets to Street Fighter 3, we can get Yun and Yang figures. That's why I want them to hurry up and get to Street Fighter 3. Give me the newer number of Street Fighter. Yes, we've had Street Fighter 6 and some other stuff, blah, 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 whatever, the same characters, like Ryu and so forth, and Ken. But no, we want Street Fighter 3. We want Elena. We want Ibuki. We want Dudley. We want Alex. We want the android. We want Yun and Yang and so forth. What's that dude? Remy. Look, come on, so many different ones. Get Street Fighter 3 in there, okay? Street Fighter 2 is Jada, you're doing a good job. Storm Arena, you could have had a. All right, let's move past this. But look at this. Now this packaging is beat up. I don't know how it got beat up. I don't know what happened, but this thing got decrepit. It's look at that. What happened there? I don't know. But here you are with Soda's Balrog. Look at how massive that thing is. Reminds you of Diamond Select right here. That's what it looks like. Looks like Diamond Select version of Jada or something. Like it's Jada and then Diamond Select. But anyway, SodaToys.com. Ooh, my goodness. They did a good job. Here's a barcode in case you think you can try to find it. Can we get a little? There we go. See if that works out for you. I'm scanning myself and see what I find. But they got the nice arcade packaging. Look, I like this. This is nice. I will keep this. This is really cool. Because Gen was nobody to play with. He was really cool in Street Fighter Alpha. I loved it. But this is the round 3 collection. All right, let's open this boy up. So this is strictly Alpha for real. If you look at the anime, the tassel or the bandana swooped around heavily in the anime. It was so inconsistent in the anime. It was such an artistic choice. But anyway, let's open this thing up and let's have some fun. And the Sakura that I have is not even her color. It's the like player 2 version, which I would like to have this one, but the one I have is the color I wanted anyway. So, all right, let's do this. All right, here he is. Here's my boy. Here's my boy out of the packaging. And man, he looks like he's about some business. He really does. I mean, for Sota to not have the articulation of, the articulation of the newer figures, it still looks good. You know what I mean? It does. He's not just a statue. So let's take a look at what he got going on. First off, let me look at him first. Let's just get a good look at this guy. It's got this. Oh, wow. You heard that? Yeah. Wake him up. Come on, old man. Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's good. That's good enough. He doesn't need to look further back than that. This is, I'm evading a punch. That's that sway right there. I'm evading a punch. But his neck, though, he can go that far forward and back because this is not going nowhere. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. That is it. He can do a little bit of something. That's it. And he's got this other head where he's like, what, smiling, smirking? Him and Akuma, they were challenging each other. Were they evenly matched? Gen has this, his strike, kind of like the Raging Demon, where he'll strike you with the pressure points or hit you at a certain pressure point. It'll just mess you up, mess up your entire body, what have you. It's crazy. And then who knows what Akuma's doing with the Raging Demon. Same thing, but he would just, well, not like that, but he'll use one of these hands here, like a praying mantis style, whatever, and then he'll do that and hit you, man. Play Alpha, man. Alpha 3. That's the best one. And you'll see what I'm talking about. This man is amazing. He's got the 100-hand slap or whatever. It's not a 100-hand slap, but, he can hit you like that, like E-Honda. It's so cool what this man has going for him. But the fist, he can articulate this way. Ooh. I like that, though. The ball joints, that's good. That's good. The double jointed elbows, look, that's good. You can't tell me that's not good. I know you see the pins and you may see that's ugly, but it's still good back in the day, man. It was still good. Right, he's got both fists out. I would definitely change your hands because I want you to look like you are in your element. Now, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's just some paint or if I can, hold on. Let me kind of get something on. I might be able to scrape that off. I think I might be able to scrape that off, but whatever. Neither here nor there. This is loose, a little pliable. That's fine. Got a little texture underneath. Nothing's flaking off. Thank you. Got to keep this up in good environments. And look at that. Whoa. The amazing splits. Because of those balls right there. And then you got the double jointed. Whoa. Double jointed. Oh, did you hear that? Man, that's that arthritis. Got to break it open. But it worked, though. Yeah, look at that. That's a big knee. There's a lot going on with that knee, man. But it looks good. That man's got that articulation. We can do it that way. Can't kick too far forward, but that articulation to kick sideways is nice. Now, of course, he can do my side kick, but that is not a kick that he does in his style of Kung Fu. And you don't have a swivel here, but you do have toe articulation. And look at that, just popped his toes. Pop. See that? It's been a while, man, but looks like after all these years, I get to take you out the packaging and wake you up. That's, oh my gosh, that's, wow. Your left leg is like oh, put some pressure on that. Oh my gosh. See, you got to put the right amount of pressure. See, if you did over here, I probably would have broke something, but gotta finagle it a little bit. If you're not going to heat it up, that is. You can always heat it up and make it better, but there you go. And yes, I like this. But the fact that he can't swivel makes it a bit of an issue. Not that much, but he kind of has a stance where his feet looks like it's turning inward, which is normally what they would have doing Wing Chun or Tai Chi or whatever his style is. And let me see if I can get the whole Pai Mei look. I am the Grandmaster with my hands behind my back look. You know, making sure his grandsons are not playing around and doing the exercises or they'll be punished. There we go. Come stand up, bro. Stop doing this. Legs too loose now? At first you were standing up like a champ. Is it the arms? There we go. This looks good regardless. I know there's that. I have my Montez Lee on pre-order for Big Bad Toy Store. And he has that old man, the drunken box or whatever. He looks good. Don't really want to pay that much for him. I got Montez Lee because I do want me a Bruce Leroy. But this guy right here is the second best right here. Plus, it's part of Street Fighter. So, I mean, he wins. He wins. Then you got this, and then he can do that. Okay, so yeah, he can hit you like that. Doot. Yep, that's cool. All right, what can we get to? Let's get to the hands. Open hands. We already looked at that head. We've got this open hand here. Well, that's going to be weird. I've never taken the hands off. And, of course, these are the ones. We'll definitely end with these because these are the ones. Let's take a look and see what his other hands are doing. Oh, yeah, we might have to. Okay, there we go. Not that hard. Not that hard. But this is a weird ball joint. Look at that. Weird. Is it weird? Of course it's right. This doesn't come off. This is crazy. Why would they put this for somebody? Oh, wow. This is. Ooh, there we go. Don't be afraid to squeeze. I mean, to twist. I'm telling you, those twisty motions help you out. Oh, man, gotta break open the wrist. There we go. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. See, now you got the toe up, boom, and he's like, oh, I'm ready to stop your punch. Oh, I gotta get a good way of doing it. How? Now look, you got the ball here, which you can twist his thigh. So I can twist his thigh a little bit and maybe make something work. But then I don't have anything else I can twist. So it's not too ideal. And with his small feet. And there are no holes, so I can't use a stand. So I really gotta see how I can make this work. Use some type of ingenuity here to make this thing work. Yeesh. He is not wanting to stand. I got to get this stance. Hold on. There, I got it. You can see his toe. See there? Look at that. Boom. Come on. That looks cool. You can't tell me that don't look cool. Yes, it does. What else we got? I don't need both hands up, but I will definitely see. He can definitely look like he's about to strike. Straight up Grandmaster style, like he is Tony Leung from that movie Grandmaster, which was a good movie. Really, really was a good movie. Check it out. It wasn't a martial arts spectacle, but it did have some cool martial arts in it. When it did, it was beautiful. They took their time with that. This is really, really nice. I like this. All right, let's take this out. Just a little squeeze. And let's get the good hands in here. The ones that we definitely want him to have. Oh my gosh. You know what? I like this. I like this kind of ball joint. Okay, it's not in there all the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Dude, hold on. All right, for this one, I definitely need to heat up. I'm not going to fool around with this because I saw the stress marks as I was trying to pull it. So I'm not doing that. So we'll just keep that a little away. Keep that going. Yeah, we're not going to do that. So we can just make sure we heat this stuff up because if I don't want to break nothing. This is hard to find. Seriously. For a decent price, yeah. It's either sold out or it's like $70+ or something. But he will come in, and of course you can twist it like this, and he'll just be ready to strike. You can't cross over too much because they just don't have it like that. And you can't do anything with his sleeves, but there he is. He is ready to, like that, with his toes up. Bend your knees. There we go. Toe up, and boom. Looking like that. Ready to strike. And that's a cool look there. If I can get that to work. There you go. That looks good. That looks good. Let's get a picture before he falls. That looks good. Come on, man. This is it, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's cool right there, man. Dude, I'm liking it. All right, I kind of want to do the head sculpt. Head pop. Head swap. Let's see if it can give me less issues. Oh, yeah, I like that. Nice squeeze out. Nice squeeze. And then nice squeeze in. And so he's just looking like, yes. It's such a weird look for him. Such a weird look. But you can definitely get in the stand. You just gotta, position him a certain way, and be careful about the weight allocation, one side to the other. I don't know. Maybe with this arm out like this and this arm over here, maybe it'll work. I have to pause it again, but it's actually worthwhile to get this going. All right, I'm cheating like a mug right now because I'm using this to hold him up. I did a different stance, had his leg out here. I can bring his leg out some more and have him stand without it, but whatever. And see, his toe is not even, it's there, but it's not for real. But like I said, you can do whatever you want to do with this. That looks a little better. But yeah, there you go. Cool looking figure. Cool as all get out. I'm so glad to have this. So glad to be able to open this and it come out the way it's supposed to. Paint apps are good. Paint apps are good. See? Take a look at everything else. Look, paint apps are nice. This is there, the sash, everything looks pretty good. For an older figure, absolutely, I like it. Now, I'm going to show you something else. Something that I've been waiting to open. Got this from GameStop. Street Fighter Alpha Trading Card, Series 1. I am so interested to see what I got from this. And it came with 2 packs. Hopefully I didn't get double. There's one thing I hate to do is get double. It just don't make sense to me. So let's open this thing up and see what happens. Okay, cool. In the first pack, we get Guy. What does it tell me? Guy would just as soon leave things be and not interfere in the lives of others. He wants things to be as they already are. Didn't play with Guy much unless it was Streets of, Final Fight. I didn't really care for his style of fighting. His ninja style was just... Ninja fighters have not been something that I really cared to pick because their fighting style was way different than what I really wanted. Nash, Charlie Nash. You got nice little stuff in there about Nash. Cool. Again, I got this from GameStop. Oh, this is nice and shiny. Are they all shiny? No, this is just a little different because of the color. But there you go. See the nice shininess with T-Hawk. Yeah, I like this, man. And see, we got numbers on them. 29. This is 58. How many cards? Oh, no. Don't tell me you got that many cards, man. 48. That would be. That's my number, too. Okay. T-Hawk. We got Zangief and Armika. That's great. I'm glad Zangief and Armika are in the same pack because they go hand in hand. And let's see, brusque but a sense of humanity. Zangief is excessively proud of his Russian heritage and his massive physique because Zangief is not a bad guy. And that would be the 11, wouldn't it? Courageous Japanese pro wrestling. Star Armika charges into battle head first, utilizing a devastating style mirroring fellow fighter Zangief. I didn't know she was Japanese. Maybe that's my fault for not paying attention. I don't know. She got the whole anime look, but it's Street Fighter. Everybody's pretty much an anime character on this thing. All right. that's it for that pack. Let's see what the other pack gives me. Hey, we got ourselves a good pack, man. Okay, cool. Akuma's here. We got different symbols. Do we have different symbols for it? Yeah, we got different symbols for some folks. Look like, yeah, we got different symbols. So we got Akuma, of course we got here, cold, sharp, and frightening, powerful Akuma holds a Satsu no Hado, surge of murderous intent, while hunting for a worthy opponent. Number 8, that's nice. Tracksuit Chun-Li. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my favorite look for. That's my favorite look. Ken, straight up alpha. Straight up from the alpha anime. Cammy, oh, and look how perfect this is. This is right on time. Right on time, I got a card for Gen. Right when I want to open it up. Right when I want to do a review for the figure, I get a card for Gen. You can't tell me that right there wasn't orchestrated. That was on purpose. But that's cool right there. Look at that. Let's read about Gen. Gen is of the belief that meeting his end in a blaze of glory is preferable to hiding from his enemies. So this man ain't hiding from nobody. Beautiful. I like it. What'd you think? Pretty cool stuff, right? You can't tell me that don't look cool. I'm happy to have this guy in my collection. He's definitely going to go on the shelf around the other Street Fighter figures. All right, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Gen, man. Are you excited about the alpha characters, the alpha figures coming out, man? Did you order one from Big Bad Toy Store or a Toy Co. Collectibles or Calcus or whatever? Matter of fact, dude, one dude, I was watching his review. Dude said you can get it from Calcus. I said, cool, I like Calcus. Let me just see what they're talking about, what the prices is. Price could be on Calcus. I know it's ordered from overseas, so there's going to be some type of charge for for shipping. That thing cost $70 to get it from Calcus. $70. You order from Big Bad Toy Store, it's $29.99. When I ordered it, it was $27.99. $70. Ain't no way. But he's like, you got to do what you got to do for your channel if you want to get it early. Like, yeah, okay. But there you have it. All right, folks. That's the end of the video. Let me know what you think of this guy. I like him. He looks really, really cool. Dope, if you will. So, let me know. Have fun collecting, folks. Because collecting is fun. Later days.
Sing.